Alright there guys, welcome back to another video, back at Danz. Fat Terry there obviously with my bag of goodies. Yeah, if you can tell, I trail rode today, down in Baird's. You know, because all the tires, the tires are dirty. It's because we were riding through mud, before we called it, quits. But yeah, so this is new. So it goes to show I haven't fucking vlogged up here in how fucking long. If you guys remember, I did the story about this window getting shot. This is probably close to a month ago now that this happened. But, the window was, the last time I was up here, the window was still fucking there. Wasn't boarded. It's still in the building. And it, I don't know. So, like I said, I just got done biking with my uncle. We got home, or back to my house a little after 2. And then my uncle hung around for a little while, talked. Talked about the ordeal, about what's going on with his car. What happened was he ended up getting fucked out of money, long story short, and nothing done on his car. So now he's got screwed on money, screwed on the work being done. And then and not much was done. That's why I say that he's got screwed on work, because he's got his car back. It's all ripped apart. It's all in pieces. I mean, it's still drivable, but the interior's in pieces, because he's got a 1987 T-top Monte Carlo SS. Nice car. And they're known to rust on that top, on that top rail above where the windshield sits on, more of the roof side of things. And they're known to have water sit there and rust. So that's what the issue is. Not fixed. Bare metal. And it's all, because those seals do go bad over time for the T-tops, because, shit dries out. So then water and shit gets in there and it sits in there, and then all of a sudden it's routed out. So he's pulled the car out of where he had it. I forget where he had it. And if I remember the name, I'll put it in a vlog. But for the time being, I don't remember the name. It's something Air or something like that. And it's something Air. or something auto, one of the two. And I was told to put the word out, so I am. And don't go to them, please. Don't give them your fucking money. Don't do nothing. He does not, the guy that owns it does not need to be in business. He is a shitty businessman, from what I'm, hearing from my uncle. So don't go to him, go somewhere else. But that's only if you live in, the Green Bay, Appleton area. So, but yeah, anyway, so, I thought I'd do a video because I didn't do one yesterday because I didn't have enough fucking time to get out and bike. Well, I biked, went down to Baird's, got a text from my mom when I got to the parking lot. He's like, hey, you want to go to Costco? I'm like, yeah, give me a few minutes. I'll be right home. I'm, 15 minutes, 20 minutes from home. Because, because I got to bike 4 fucking miles. So that's, figure 5 miles, a mile in 5 minutes. If you're moving, multiply that by 4. So it'd be 20 minutes. Because both ways from Danz to, because I'll go over here and kind of point. Because there's a cement trail that runs back here. You go across Danz, up, and then go down. So then there's going to be the cement trail over here. So then you go down the cement trail that's over here, go from Danz to the parking lot, and then from the parking lot back up here to Danz. It's going to be 3.2 miles both ways. It's 1.6 miles one way. So if you do that times 2, because you got to go from Danz to the parking lot, so that's 1.6 miles. Then from the parking lot back to Danz, so that's 3.2. So you do that twice, then you got to bike the fucking half mile from my house, or, from my house to there, and then from there to my house. So that's a mile. So anyway, I ended up making it home before my mom got done getting ready, so because she had to get dressed. So I got home. I wait for her. I'm putzing around in the garage. She comes out, and I follow. I walk out, wait for her to get in her truck, whatever, and I walk out and I move my bike because I have my bike in the driveway behind her truck. So I moved it out of the way. She backed the truck out. I put it in the garage where her truck normally sits, in the garage. Shut and locked the back door, put the board up, shut the light off. Now I walk out and my mom grabs the door. So we go to Costco. Mind you, I haven't been there in years. Thanks to this thing that's going on. And then we go to Costco. Then my mom's like, I got to run to Walmart. Is that okay with you? I'm like, yeah. And, because I call the Walmart on Main Street here in Green Bay the bullpen, because anything can happen there. And we go to the Walmart in De Pere. And so that's like a bullpen 2.0, but it's all mainly white people that go there. Not to be racist, I'm sorry. So the Walmart in De Pere is bullpen 2.0. So we go to Bullpen 2.0, which is all Walmart in De Pere, and we shop, and I'm like, I want to go look at the GoPros. You know, I told my mom that when we're on our way to Walmart from Costco. She's like, okay. So then we get there and we go in, and she's like, gotta go look at, you know, whatever, I'll meet you back there. We're like, okay. You know, so I go to the display case where the GoPros are. You know, I figured out where they are. You know, they're back in the electronics, which is in the back of the store. And I knew would be back by the gaming stuff and the laptops, you know, and stuff like that. You know, so then I go look back there, so I go shoot left, I look over by the game stuff, nope, not over there. I'll go down, look behind where all the laptops are. Yep, there it is right there. There's the case for it. You know, so I'm like, sweet, found them. So then, so I see there's none in the case, you know, as like display. So I walk up to the lady that was working behind the, you know, I walk up to the service counter for electronics. I was like, do you guys have any GoPros in stock? She's like, oh, let me check. She grabbed the keys to open up the cabinet, or, you know, the case or whatever. Because they have storage down below where they have, you know, a limit, you know, like a certain amount of stock of them, you know, of select products. So she's like, yeah, I do the 9 and 10, you know, the Hero 9 and the Hero 10. I was like, okay, how much is the Hero 9? Now, mind you, I floated my mom some money so that she could pay for some bills. You know, it's X amount. You know, I got paid half of it back. We'll say part of it was to help pay for one of the camping trips that we did earlier this year. You know, so I gave her the money to pay for that, plus, you know, food for that trip. So then I was like, you know, just save it up, pay me back later, you know, whatever. So she paid me back half of what I gave her. I gave her $250 to pay for the camping stuff, you know, the site and food, whatever. And I gave her X amount. I'm not going to say this amount because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to have to do, you know, anything legal. You know, with legal trouble with lawyers and all that shit. So please, guys, please bear with me. So I'm going to actually dumb this down. Now, just please note, this isn't what I actually gave her. I'm just going to use it for the video. So let's say I gave my mom $500 to help pay for bills. Now, mind you, I save all the money I work for, you know, so how you think I bought that? All my RC cars, my laptop, the PS4. So, you know, and all my cameras that I got except for one, because the one was a Christmas present. So all my cameras, RC stuff, bike, my laptop, phones, you know, because I've changed phones like 3 or 4 times since I've had my job. So, you know, my RCs, cameras, laptop, bike, gaming stuff, my toolboxes, tools, camera stuff, memory card stuff, my external or my flash drives to save all my gaming videos, digital games. You know, I save my money. You know, I got a crap load of money in my bank, but for this instant, I'm going to use the $500. Like I said, it's not the actual amount that I gave her. But I'm just going to use it, like I said, use it for the video because it's, you know, going to be easier on me a little bit. So I gave my mom, let's say that $500 for, you know, help with bills because she's she was in a bind, so I said, hey, I'll help, or she asked me if I could float her the money, and I was like, yeah. I'm not worried about getting it back right away. I don't care. So I gave her the money. So we go to Costco. Then we get into De Pere. We stop at a bank. We pull. Because I think in total she owed me about $800 in total. Let's just say. For the video, obviously. So she owed me about $800 in total. And then she gave me half of it. Let's say she owed me $800 in total. And she gave me $400 back. So we go to the bank, she pulls the money out. Pulls the money out through withdrawal slip or whatever you want to call them. I don't understand all the banking shit anyway yet. So she gives me half of what I gave her back. I was like, I'm going to probably use this for a GoPro if I find one relatively cheap enough. So, mind you, I don't have it with me. I have it at home. I swear I have one. I bought a GoPro Hero 9. The next video, which probably will be tomorrow's, when I film it, you'll see it, if I can get out, or it'll be, next video, hopefully for sure. But I got a GoPro Hero 9 now, plus the fucking 3 that I've had for, ever, what it feels like. So I used that down in Barrett's today, and I got some more batteries on the way, and I ordered them at about 1:30 this morning. Yeah, so I ordered them at about 1:30 this morning. Because I want external batteries and shit for this camera too, so they'll hopefully be at the house by the time I get back, so I don't know, hopefully. But anyway, guys, I know I'm pushing a longer video today, but I'm sorry. But I'll see you guys in the next video.